Well, I managed to talk myself out of doing this testimony, so I've gone and left all my notes at home and then last minute changed my mind, which means I've only got a few scriptures scribbled down here, so I'm totally winging this now. It's about faith over fear. The last 7 weeks have been a nightmare. I have had countless infections, one after the other, and for those that don't know, I've got MS. And I previously had ovarian cancer at the end of 2023. So the last 7 weeks I've had infection after infection, and before I could recover from one thing, I got hit with another. And they started investigating me for cancer again because I had 2 lumps. And I had an MS relapse as well, where they found another lesion on the brain. I've been poorly every single day of the last 7 weeks, and I've been in a bit of a state, really. Numb legs, numb arms, muscles not working properly, not being able to walk properly, brain not functioning properly, because that's what the lesions do on the brain. Total mess, basically. And I was reminded of Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego in the Bible, where their surroundings looked pretty diabolical as well, because they were walking into flames. They were walking into fire. And for all intents and purposes, they should have burnt to death. They should have died because of the flames and the fire. But there was another one in the fire with them, and they came out of those fires unscathed, totally fine, and they didn't die. And I just felt a total sense of peace going through what I'm going through, because my situation and surroundings, I just felt like everything was going wrong. I could die of cancer again, and my MS and everything like that. And I thought, no, I'm not going to listen to the lies of the enemy. I'm not going to listen to what all the medical staff is telling me. I'm not listening to my surroundings. I'm going to take comfort from that Bible story, because there is another one with me. My God is with me, and I'm going to come out of this unscathed. I'm going to come out of this alive. I'm going to come out of this totally fine. And that was where I was applying faith over fear. And I have come out of it okay, because my oncologist has phoned me the other day saying there's no cancer. And those around me that I was talking to will vouch for me that I was telling this story, and I was saying to choose faith over fear. And it's a really hard thing to do, because you're human and you do feel fearful in these situations. It builds up, and it is a hard thing to do. But there is so much peace if you can draw closer to the Lord through these circumstances. There's a peace that passes all understanding. I can't explain it. But head to toe peace when you can start to trust in the Lord and lean on him. There's nothing in the world like it. Trust me, I've been out there in the world, and I've done things I shouldn't have done. There is nothing that comes close to leaning on the Lord and resting in him through these situations when you've got no idea what the outcome can be. And they may have found another lesion on my brain. That might have been an MS relapse, but I've come out of this relapse within a week. And that doesn't happen. It doesn't happen that quickly. It took me years to come out of the last relapse I had when I wasn't walking with God. And yet I'm standing here right now, and it just doesn't make sense. So yeah, I'm not listening to the lies and the surroundings and the situations that I'm in. I'm listening to my God, and I'm choosing faith. I don't really know what else to say. And there was another little miracle that happened through all of this as well, because I've got uveitis and vasculitis in both eyes. And one of the last scans I had, there was loads of these cells in both my eyes causing problems. And then the last appointment I had during these 7 weeks, they scanned my eyes, they looked, and there's only 1 cell left in my eyes now. So there is positive steps going forwards with all my health issues as well. So that's about all I've got to say, really. Oh, I forgot the scriptures, sorry. Told you I was winging it. But Psalm 91:5 says, "You shall not be afraid of the terror by night, nor the arrow that flies by day." Psalm 23:4 says, "Yea, though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I will fear no evil." And 2 Timothy 1:7, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind.